Okay, Zandra, describe some ways you changed your job at Olympic Telecommunications. What prompted you to make those changes?
Sure. I was previously a consultant in our quality department, and I was required to use tools like advanced Excel and PowerPoint. I collected feedback regarding customer satisfaction, partnered on different system enhancements and performance improvement strategies. And so I had to know, how to read reports and analyze those, listen to calls for rep behaviors. I had to have a lot of meetings and collect feedback and best practices. And then I had to do a lot of readouts on progress. And my outputs were often used by the senior leaders to make business decisions that impacted our systems and our front line. And there came a point in time where my department evolved, which meant more work in addition to more people being hired into the department. And one of those hires was a new supervisor, and then we were hiring new analysts. And their role was going to be to take over the responsibility of listening to calls and providing insights to me so that I could focus on some of the other work and the outputs. But as time went on, I was able to see that they did not have the skill set needed to provide what, I needed to give the output to our senior leaders. And so to resolve this, I went to my boss and recommended we restructure the department. Based on the work that was being done or that we needed, I suggested we divide the team and the responsibilities so that I could become a supervisor and have part of the team working under me, and the other supervisor would have part working under her. And based on the different strengths and abilities, we could define the responsibilities so that her team could focus on customer feedback, and then my team would focus on the analytics side and providing outputs for the senior leaders. I also recommended we train all the team members to do both roles to allow for development and for backup where needed. And I knew this would require me to train all of the team members and the supervisor, and I was very willing to do that. So I created a training plan that would cover everything that was needed, including systems, software, and then the different strategies we use for our work. I also created job descriptions and an evaluation process so that it could be determined which team members would go under which team and, have which responsibilities. Before I presented all of this to my boss, I did partner with the supervisor in the department. I partnered with her because I needed it to be a collaborative effort, and I wanted to make sure she was part of that process. The boss was pleased, and the plan got approved through Human Resources, and I was hired into the supervisor role and was able to begin restructuring the department. Now, by the time, maybe about 30 days into the process, my boss ended up getting a promotion, and another leader was hired in her place. So I was able to share with my new leader what I was trying to achieve in this restructure. Gave her an in-depth walkthrough of the strategy and what we could expect, and she was bought in and allowed me to continue with the process. Our team members became expert in their roles as a result of the training and the routine that was established for them. And the new model for our department was so successful in how we partnered and the results we delivered that it was adopted countrywide by all the other regions for our company. It's actually a model that we still use today. And I'd also like to say those team members that I trained have all been promoted into positions of greater responsibility. Some of them even promoted up multiple levels. And I keep in touch with them and often get feedback from them that they continue to apply the skills I taught them. And they'll tease and say even though they didn't want to learn them then, they do see the value of what they learned, and they do apply those skills in their day-to-day now.